I saved $140 by buying an open box version of the Dyson Supersonic R hairdryer instead of a brand new one. Was it worth the savings, or did I just make a $140 mistake? Let me just start by saying that anyone who owns or has looked into owning a Dyson obviously knows that they are very expensive. So I did do a lot of research to try to figure out which model I wanted and was going to be the best for me personally. And that's how I made my decision. But it's obviously quite an investment, which I am totally fine with, but it's so nerve-wracking to make that decision not knowing if you're actually going to like the product. So when I saw that they had an open box version that was listed in excellent condition, I decided to gamble on it and just kind of see what would happen. This is the box that got delivered to my house. It's certainly not perfect. It has some dents and holes and things, but I totally get things can get damaged in transit, so we can't necessarily go by that. Also, if you shake the box, it feels like the contents are loose, which is telling me that it's probably not in the Dyson box, which I knew was a possibility. I kind of hoped maybe it would come in it just because it was listed in excellent condition, but obviously if it's not the end of the world. What I really care about is that the product does not look or feel used and that it actually works 100% as intended. The other thing I want to make sure of is that all of the attachments, there's 5 attachments that come with it, and I'll go through it as we unbox this, but I want to make sure that those are all included as well. So let's open it up and see what we have inside. Okay, so inside we have a bunch of these bubble wrap things, and as suspected, it is not in the manufacturer's box. So it looks like we have the attachments in here, all individually wrapped and placed inside this plastic bag. Then we have the hairdryer itself, again in another plastic bag. It is partially tied up. And it does come with one attachment already included. So first, let's take a look at the hairdryer itself and just see what kind of condition it's in. I really don't see any major issues. Everything looks very clean. There's the slightest, it won't even show up on camera, but the slightest scratch, it's like a hairline scratch in here, but you have to look super close to even see it. I don't see anything, no blemishes or anything on the handle. The filter looks to be in really good shape. The plug itself, very clean, no marks of any kind. Then we have the electric box, again, very clean. Still has the warning labels on. The actual plug itself was a little dusty, but I just wiped it. I mean, clearly this does appear to be in excellent condition. So next I want to check out the attachments. It does look like everything is here because it comes with one attachment on it and the other 4 are individually wrapped in this bag. So each one comes in these individual little bags, which I assume is from Dyson itself, and they have a little sticker on them. So first we have the flyaway attachment, which this is the one I am most excited for because this is one of the main reasons I got this tool, is to try to tame my insanely challenging flyaway hair. So I am very curious to see how this works. Then we have the diffuser. And so far everything appears to be in excellent condition. Wide tooth comb. Again, everything's looking really good. No visible scratches or damage of any kind. And finally, we have the powerful air concentrated attachment. And again, I would say that everything is looking really good here. So first impression, the box, not the best, but also that's not what counts. So I'm willing to overlook that. The fact that the hairdryer itself appears to be visually in excellent condition and all the attachments are here and they all also appear to be in excellent condition, I would say so far I am feeling pretty good about this purchase. The real test is going to be evaluating its performance. So let me take a short break and I'll come back when my hair is washed. I am done showering and we are now ready to put it to the performance test. So I still have the tags on. I didn't want to take anything off until I was certain that it actually operated properly and to my satisfaction. So let's turn it on. So this is on the highest heat setting and the highest power, and it feels pretty hot and pretty strong. Let me unwrap my hair, throw some product in, and we'll get started with the actual drying cycle. So what are my honest thoughts on purchasing a Dyson hairdryer out of the box, but in excellent condition, not knowing what you're gonna get? I have to say I was really lucky. I know this could have gone one of two ways, but fortunately, it's in really excellent condition. So that part was not a lie. I have all the attachments. It was wrapped up decently well. The only thing I didn't get was the presentation box and the instructions or the manufacturer's manual. All things considered, I saved $140. I paid $411 versus the original price of $550 for this hairdryer, and I'm actually happy that I made this decision. I'm not saying that everyone is going to have the same experience, but in this case, it definitely worked out for me. So let me know if you have this. Let me know if you love it. If you have any hair tips, I'm open to all of that as well, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much.